about it right now, everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually all right. You're okay. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to be giving you guys a 9-month update on my Microlocs journey. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to the channel. And please do not hesitate to go through my playlist of videos on hair videos and see which one you might find helpful. Well guys, let's get into the video. First and foremost, can we just appreciate the progress in this hair? Like let's appreciate. I'm going to turn around so you guys can see it. The length is longer, and the parts of my hair that's actually locked has grown longer. So now this is the part that is locked here. So there has been growth in this journey, and I'm just grateful for how my hair is turning out. I love the fullness. It's not too full, so it is full, but I'm satisfied with it. I'm satisfied with the way it looks. All right, so let me go into a little more detail in terms of what I've experienced so far in this journey. Firstly, I would like to touch on the length of my hair, how my hair has progressed in terms of length. If you've watched my prior video when I first got my hair locked, that was last year, 2022 April. Yes, that was last year April. And right now you can, my hair this is actually shrinkage because it does stretch out to be longer than it looks right now. I just washed my hair, so my hair is 4C, so the shrinkage is real. And I got my hair locked recently as well. So, but in terms of length, because I'm doing less with my hair, I don't do much with it aside from going for a retightening, and then sometimes when I do style it, it's more simple styles. So I am at this moment not doing a lot with my hair, especially since I want it to lock. I want to wait until it's locked completely before I go gaga with the hairstyles. But yes, that's the first thing I wanted to just comment on, is that I've experienced growth in my hair, and I believe that's because of the less that I'm doing with it. I am more and I'm doing simpler routines on my hair. So that's the one thing I wanted to mention, the length of hair, the growth that I've experienced with doing less with my hair, not touching it as much, not styling it as much, and also my routines have become simpler. Products being used are more very simple products. So yeah, so that's one of the things. All right, the next thing I'm going to tell you guys about is my routine, what I have been doing. Okay, so my routine, and I believe that this has helped with the growth of my hair, the growth that I have experienced with it, and also the look as well. I love the luscious look that it gives, you know? All right, so my routine in terms of what I do with it, in terms of how I clean my hair, so I try to keep either 2 week to 4 week wash. So in terms of, I try to wash it every 2 weeks, or sometimes it gets to 4 weeks, depending. But I do make sure I diligently spray my hair. So I have a spray bottle that I put my oil, a little bit of oil, but more so water. So less oil ratio to the water ratio. So I have more water, so a mixture of water and oil. And the reason why I can get away with having oil in the water, because most locticians will say the first few, until your hair is locked or whatnot, careful with the oils and whatnot. But it's winter right now, my scalp gets dry, so I find having a little bit having oil in the bottle, your spray bottle, spritz bottle, with water, it helps with putting some shine to the hair and also some shine to the scalp as well, helping it to give it that moisture. So the water does a lot. It helps in keeping your hair moisturized and your scalp as well moisturized. So that's the two things. So I wash my hair every 2 to 4 weeks, and also I diligently daily spritz my hair with water a mixture of water and oil. And in terms of the shampoo I use, I know when I first got my hair locked, the loctician at that moment recommended I just use more sort of a cleansing shampoo, avoid more of a conditioning shampoo, but a cleansing shampoo. But as I've progressed in this journey, now depending on your hair type, and go by the advice of your loctician, but I find that having a little bit of conditioning shampoo or a shampoo that has some oils in it does help with like my hair looking more luscious. It helps with the dryness, the dry look that you get, because you're not putting a lot of products in your hair anyways. You don't want to cleansing shampoo more so cleanses out any product buildup. But first of all, what are you using in your hair? I'm not using that much of a product. There will be a little bit of buildup maybe from the oil that I have in my spritz bottle, but it's not a lot. So you're using cleansing shampoo. It's really, for me, I found out it dried out my scalp even further because I don't really have much of a buildup. And then using a cleansing shampoo as well, that's like reinforcing the dryness of what else is it's cleansing. But anyways, so I just found it a bit more helpful to use conditioning shampoo. And then also maybe that could be because, and I was fine, and that could be because of the texture of my hair. My hair is 4C. The coil is a little tighter, and I might be able to get away with it. So I do recommend possibly doing a test before you actually use a conditioning shampoo to wash your hair if you're just recently locked. My hair is not fully locked as yet, so I do still have to exercise some caution in terms of the products I use. Now, I did start out using the rose water. I did start using rose water in my hair, but eventually I transitioned just to using water with a mixture of oil. So yeah, whatever works for you, and it still works for me fine. So whatever works for you, you figure it out, you find it, and you stick with that. All right, so that is in terms of washing my hair. Now I'm going to be moving on to the next routine in terms of locking my hair when I do get my locks. So I try to keep a schedule of locking my hair every 6 weeks. So I do every 6 weeks to go to the loctician that I use here in Toronto to get my hair locked. All right, so that is, and then it's always, I think I find it good. I think maintaining a particular loctician for locking your hair would also help with maintaining a pattern of how your locks develop, because there are different ways in how the hair gets locked. There's a 3 points, 2 points, 4 points, I believe, in when the hair is being locked. So there are different methods in how your locks are retightened. So going to one and sticking with a particular way of retightening will help with the pattern of your locks, how it does develop. And I did try to lock my hair myself. Now let me tell you, there's a reason why people go to other people to retighten their hair. Well, in my experience, well, you know what? It is relative to you, right? For me, when I did try to retighten my hair, it did well, but I had to, because it was my first time. There were things I had to be conscious and be careful of, and it took me 2 days to lock my entire hair. 2 days, and I had to be careful so that I do not combine locks together, because I found it actually is quite easy for you to combine your locks. Like if you're not careful, because I had to use like a mirror for the front and the back and make sure that I am not screwing with the pattern that I have already in my locks, like with the way that it's cut out and stuff like that. And also I did have some, but I wasn't, but actually I was proud of myself. I didn't combine a lot of locks, but it took so much time, and my hands were consistently my hands were consistently in this position to get my hair locked, and it was tiring, I tell you. But it is good to have that experience. I like that I did have the experience of locking my hair, so that if I'm in a pinch, I can just lock maybe just the front parts of my hair just to give it a neat look until my next appointment to get my hair retightened. So yeah, retighten, that's what I did. So I retightened my hair myself. I love that experience, but after that experience, I'm like, Now, I think it's worth it for me to go to my loctician in Toronto to get my hair retightened, because doing it is time consuming. If you do have the time, do it. If you have the speed to do it yourself. You're going to save yourself a lot of money, tons of money going forward, but I still feel that it is worth it for me to go to a loctician to get my hair retightened. So that's that. So in terms of what I've been doing, I've stuck to one loctician to get my hair retightened, and I believe that has helped with how the pattern of my hair, how the locks are turning out as well, because she already knows my hair and she knows the method she is using. She's keeping it consistent and the method she's using to retighten my hair. So that's one more thing I did want to mention with regards to the routine that I have been implementing. So yeah, that is that. Okay, so another thing I did want to mention with that I have learned in my journey so far is making sure that you're protecting your hair from lint. Trust me, I've had those months where I was just sleeping without having a satin scarf or a satin cover over my hair. I was so sure that my pillowcase was cotton, but I was so sure that no, there's no lint on it. I look at it before I go to bed, and I'm like, oh, I am a-okay. Until I start noticing a strand at the back of my hair. One part, like, it just started turning whitish. I don't know if you guys can see it, because I just kept it there. So it started accumulating lint. So the lint started catching onto it, and I was wondering, what is it exactly? Why is it turning? Why is it just this particular one at the back of my neck? It was just weird to me. And when I went to my loctician, she was like, yeah, that's lint. And then I'm like, is there any way to get rid of it? Because someone told me that if you use like an apple cider mixture, soak your hair in that, it can get rid of the lint. But I asked the loctician, she was like, no, that the only way for you to get it out is if you cut it. And no, I'm not cutting my hair. Well, I probably will consider cutting it after I've achieved a certain length in my hair for that particular lock. But yeah, so the tip she gave me is, when you're going out, if you're wearing, especially depending on the type of cloth that you're wearing, the type of material it's made with, you may want to have a silk scarf tucked in on the collar. So tucked in on the collar of the dress or whatever outfit that you're wearing, so that the bottom part, the back of your hair, because that's the one that's probably going to come in contact more with your outfit. So you're tucking a silk scarf on your outfit, the collar of your outfit, so that, you know, your hair, when it comes in contact with that dress, is just coming in contact with a part that's covered with the silk scarf. Now, I know that it may not always work, but just having that consciousness is good, having that option and knowing about it, so that when it does work for you, when it goes with your outfit, or when you're able to do that, you're able to do that. And then I started sleeping with a silk cap to go to bed, and that has been great so far. I've not noticed any other strand. Actually, there are two strands right at the back, one here, one here. Like, they decided to just equal themselves out. So there are two of them. Yeah. So there are two of them at the back, but as soon as I started being more careful and conscious of that, I've not had any other strands getting caught in lint and whatnot. All right, so that's one thing I did want to mention. That was a tip that was given to me by my loctician, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, so in summary, so far in this 9-month journey with my Microlocs, it's been great. I don't have any complaints. The time it saves me is awesome in taking care of my hair. Before I had my locks, I did my hair myself. So it took time for me to always like go through my wash, you know, and then sometimes I have to do wash and goes. I shingle, I rake with styling products. So, you know, this has eliminated that time and that effort spent in maintaining my hair. And because my hair has a coarser texture, it's 4C, I find that I have to invest a little bit more time to make it look, to make it look the way that I want it to look, the way I'm satisfied with it. All right, so I am loving the fact that I don't have to do that anymore. My hair, I wake up, my hair is good to go. Spritz it with water, fluff it up, and I'm basically good to go. Yeah, so that has been one of the benefits I've been really enjoying, the saving your effort and saving your time. Now, in terms of look, I know a lot of people that have talked to me, shown interest in locking their hair, but they have this hesitance because they feel that they may get tired of it easily because it seems like you're going to have one look. But I'm here to tell you that I can come up with different looks with the same locks. I'm not doing too much with it, but what I do, some styles I do, sometimes I braid my hair into 2 sections, and sometimes I'll leave it, I could carry it, I could go out with it that way, and then after a few days, I loosen it up, and you get the curl. There's like a curl pattern, there's a curl definition that you get for the strands, for the locks, and you can rock it that way. A friend of mine was actually, when I rocked my hair that way, she was surprised. She was like, she didn't know that it was still my hair, the same hair that I had, like the same locked hair. So you can achieve multiple looks with your locked hair. You just have to be willing to explore different options to see what you can do with it at that moment, because at different stages of your lock journey, you might be restricted in terms of styling, in terms of how much you can do with it, because you can braid, I know I can braid my hair like with extensions and whatnot, but it's not recommended to do that right now. It's recommended that you wait until your hair is fully locked before you go into that, look into that option. But there are still things that I can do with my hair at this moment. So yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna mention. A lot of people that are thinking about locking, but they're hesitant because they feel that locking will limit the type of styles that they have access to. Trust me, you can still find options, ways in how to style your hair. You can use your hairband. You can use different things to just give you a different look. You can move it from, I have the center part right now, I can move it to a side part. If I wanted to, I can braid my hair in that way, side part, or I can put it up, I can put it in buns and whatnot. So there are options if you're really open to exploring what options work for you. Right, so that's one thing I did want to mention with regards to my experience so far. I am able to style my hair to give myself different looks. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and please click the like button, and please subscribe if you've not subscribed to my channel. All right, so I will see you guys in the next video. I will do more videos, just giving you guys updates on this luscious look. Sorry, I will be giving you guys update on my locks, my Microlocs journey. And if you do have any questions, you can put them down in the comments. In the comment section, I will be answering them. And also, if you do have any tips, anything you can share with your girl or share with any other person that could find what you have to give, what you have to share helpful, please put that in the comment section. Do not hesitate. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.